Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. Thank you for taking the time to support the channel. My name is Hello Good Game, and I'm pleased to be your host within this Magic the Gathering Arena Deck Guide video, in which we will be showcasing Xande Dark Mage in a Dimir Enchantment Self-Mill Brew. Breaking down that deck list in depth to start out the video, discussing strategies and synergies held within, providing you with a deeper understanding of how to pilot this deck effectively. Furthermore, moving into our Mythic ranked gameplay footage so we can, get a deeper understanding of exactly how this deck will work out against some of the other decks that we'll see in the meta currently. And, that's going to give you the biggest chance to be winning the most amount of games, right? Knowing all of the playlines that are available to you in the deck, and then when you're utilizing the specifics of them. So that will be in the start of the video, and then we'll conclude today's video here with our channel news, wrap-up, thoughts, and deck review, I guess like we always do. So leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel if you want to help out, but most importantly, just kick back, relax, and enjoy. So, Xande Dark Mage for 4 is a 3/3 with Menace, but it gets +1/+1 for each non-creature, non-land in your graveyard. And we're going to be using enchantments for that because of the Tale of Tamiyo. This is an enchantment for 3, and on the first 3 triggers, you're going to mill 2 cards, and then if they shared a card type, draw a card, repeat the process. We can get land as a pair, we can get enchantment as a pair, or we could get creature as a pair. Most of our creatures, in fact all but Xande, are enchantments, so there's some overlap there, as well as your enchantment land. Alright, so that's kind of the core of the deck. It's self-mill through enchantments, non-creatures in the grave. Xande attacks for a buttload. We'll also utilize Stillness in Motion for 2 mana as obviously an enchantment. And at the beginning of your upkeep, mill 3 cards. Then if your library has no cards in it, you can exile the enchantment and put 5 of those cards on the top of your library in any order. So, even if things do get a little risky, you should be able to remain in game. And just make sure one of the 5 that you pull is another copy of Stillness in Motion, and you can kind of chain them together, right? Aside from that, milling ourselves with the Scrabbling Skullcrab, a 0/3 with Eerie, an enchantment enters, target player mills 2 cards. That's going to be ourselves. Overlord for 2 via the Impending, milling 4 cards, and then you may return a non-avatar creature or planeswalker from your graveyard to your hand. You can cast this for the original 5 as a 5/5, and whenever it attacks as well as enters. That's great. We can get Xande back with this primarily. If we do, then our next grab will be Fear of the Impostors to protect Xande. A 3/2 with Flash. When it enters counter target spell, its controller manifests Dread. It's also an enchantment, which is really quite nice for us. So the Overlord, helping us mill, helping us grab our kill card back, helping us grab some protection for it as well, which is really quite nice. Fear of Infinity, we'll just be milling this. Whenever you have an enchantment enter, you get to bring it into your hand from the grave, which is quite nice. It's a 2/2 with flying and lifelink. Can't block, though. Some additional value within the deck via Enduring Curiosity, a 4/3 with Flash. Whenever we deal damage to a player, we're going to draw a card, which is not bad. An enchantment creature is pretty cool as well. And then some removal. 4 copies of Nowhere to Run at Flash speed. Creature gets -3/-3 until the end of turn. And then getting rid of Ward and Hexproof, which is quite nice. Sleep Magic is going to enchant their creature, tap the creature, put stun counter on it so it can't untap. Not even a stun counter, just permanently lock it. But if it does take damage, they're going to be able to remove Sleep Magic, which is pretty decent. But if it's tapped, it's almost never going to be taking that damage. So some not protection, but control elements here with the removal and the counter spell, right? We have some value generation within Enduring and Overlord, because it kind of generates a draw as well, basically. Tamiyo can also generate draws for us. Self-mill within the Crab, within the Motion, obviously within Tamiyo and Overlord as well. And then capitalizing on everything with Xande Dark Mage. Reef can also mill as a 4/4 with Death Touch, attacking there, which is pretty cool. So that's the deck. It's not a complex deck, but it's pretty cool and a lot of fun to play. So deck list is in the description below. Grab that if you want and enjoy today's gameplay. On the draw, again, every game, Oh, sorry, only 80% of the games. Get it, girl. Do some laps. We can't play the crab on turn 1 most games, though. That's pretty consistent for us. This is going to be an island. Unlock Fear. Unlock Enduring. Xande in hand's pretty cool. Pass over. Wizards. Yo, a wizard! Let's lock it down. It needs to attack to trigger. Overlord, I don't like that. Fear, I like that. It's cool to be in the grave because we can pull it back pretty easily. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. I'm going to sneak remove it. Enduring Curiosity has now become a blocker. Flash removal spell. What are you doing over there? Wow. That's pretty good. Takes the bait. Self-mill. Grab Fear back. Block Arama. No. No, you dog. I thought they had something. Self-milling. Self-milling and chilling. Oh, it's my turn again? I feel like I just had a turn. Just kidding. Hey, that's nice. That's going to be an island. Slash a blue. Self-mill. Do you think they have another one? Nah. Nah. All right, Xande in play. They got 2 cards in hand after the draw. What a wizards, though. One's a land. One's a land. That's good. And we're milling. Like Tail. Your engrave's not bad. Restless Reef is quite good. We're swinging in. Ooh, that's a big hit. Ooh. We draw 1, 2, 3, 5. I need 3. We can't cast for 2. Pass over. Land out. Gaining life. Pass over. No attack here. Take our guard down. They could remove Xande here. We're going to self-mill. Fear is back. That's our 3rd Fear of Infinity. Overlord Engrave. I never liked that. We already have a Xande, though. I'm going to take out one of the tokens. Self-mill. Swing for 13. Big hit. Down to 6. With a draw as well. Is it Torch the Tower? They're going to exile it? I think so. Burst Lightning. Prowess. Take the damage. Then they dunk on it. We're going to mill again, though. Down to 15 cards in deck. Big hit for 10. Double draw. End turn. Fear of Impostors is up. We love it. Sorry about your card. Self-melt. Self-melt. They could get a good top deck here. Down to 7. Land in. Big swing. I guess the Reef could have attacked too. Watch them just remove Stillness in motion. I lose the game because self-mill. No, we got that counterspell, right? Holding 3 up. Cast Fear of Infinity. Self-mill. End turn. Cool card. You can have it. Take our turn. Good game. I think we actually dropped Xande's power there a little bit. Because we take a few of them back into our library. But that's okay. That's just so we don't actually lose to the self-mill, right? Because we don't really need to be doing 14 damage. We can settle with 10 or something, right? That's going to be okay. All right, let's keep 7 here on the draw. Grabbing on 1. Lair on 2. For Origins, I like that. All right, we do have a Tamiyo next turn. I might go Reef. Like, if they play creature, I might take it. We'll see. We'll see. My camera. We'll get the draw off the tail. Right, we'll get our next land here. Nope. We can try again next turn, though, too, right? And if not, we have a 3-drop. That's fine. Good card. And, so is this. Nibelheim of Flame. I don't mind that. That's pretty cool. No draw. That's brutal. Let's permatap Terra. Mail ourselves. Grab Fear back. All right. So they can't transform it because they can't tap it. Origins as the this is coming in from the grave, right? So this is the summon Esper. Permanent into hand. It's a land into play now. All right, enchantment land. Man, we're getting boned on this. They add the mana next turn, which is pretty brutal. We might be in trouble if they can hard cast one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. That's 8. Not quite 9, though, for Summon Bahamut. Maybe we escape. Power Xande should survive Nibelheim Aflame. Air Asunder, not taking Xande, taking Tamiyo instead. Now that's interesting. What do you guys think of that? Oh, you dog. Nice. She's still tapped for the turn, though. Summon Titan is great. Mill 5. I'm in danger. It says Death Touch. And we get the mill. Big hit next turn. We'll just maybe hard cast a Fear. Mill 2. And mill, what is this, 4? Fear of Impostors is back right on time. You want to trade both of your creatures? I'd do it. I'll do it. Double block those. Boom, that's a big hit, Xande. That's a lot of land. That is a lot of land. Scrolling to the bottom. +2 on the team and trample. Am I dead? I didn't think of that. Oh, it's self-sacrifice. Nice. This is only 16. Okay. That's fine because you have summoning sickness. Oh, no. That's bad. This has haste. I think we're dead. Oh, but they're going to self-sacrifice it? One more land back, and then they kill us. They block for 5. We're still dead. Dang. Exacties. Oh no, did I do my math wrong? Math is hard. Okay, can I still win this? You absolutely can still win this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Math is hard. I just need a non-land. Yes. Wow. I honestly thought they had us to 0. But we were at 1. Dang. Normally when I do my math wrong, it loses us the game. So it's cool that we won it here. clutch mill on the reef with the attack to take us to 12. Okay, wow. So it only took 7 matches to be able to go first. That's awesome, right? No, it's disgusting. Crab on 1. Motion on 2 unless we need removal. They don't do anything, it's Lair. It will remove. We have our 3rd land, so we can just mill ourselves. We can sleep magic their next threat. Try to maybe double drop if we get an untapped land. Goblins. Okay. $19. Pass over. Come on, big money, big money. Fine. Take 1. Basically a counterspell. Ooh, me no likey. That's brutal. What an absolute bully. We don't have to pay the ward because of nowhere to run. Xande, how are you doing? Okay. I have no cards. That's a sick top deck. Watch them just have more shelters. Ooh! I'm just gonna hold it. There could be a bigger threat. Just how good this deck is, right? When you go first. No, I'm just kidding. They kind of break, but that's, you know, that's the way of the roads. Hard to get a good match out of this. On the draw, I'm gonna look for better. This is too slow on the play. Oh, I press keep. Man. What have I done? Well, it could be worse. Thinking maybe running a field wipe could be good too. Because we're getting racked here. Look for a Xande. You. Big hit. Grab out to block some damage. Lord knows we need it. And let's take a self-mill. Rinko. Oh, that's nice. This should be exciting. Some lifelink there. That'll be nice. It's just too little too late. Field wipe would go good here, maybe, though. Just needs like a Goblin Lord, right? And then don't do it. I think you want to do that on my turn. Unless you have haste. Ay. Lifelink can't block either, which is a bummer. Basically dead. We'll just see what we get. Maybe I can show you Xande off the top. Draw. Draw. No draw. Opponent goes first. I don't think I've gone first at all today, so that's pretty cool. Three crabs? That's crazy. Death Touch sucks. Looking for our third land. No block here. Get my little board to stand on. Ouch, my feet hurt. Let's pass over. I'm just going to remove the Death Touch. I don't like these poison counters. It could be counterspell. Where's my land? Come on. Come on, man. I'm not milling myself until I find a land. That's a rule of thumb. Or else I'll mill a land right off the top. And I'm not having it. I want that third land before I start to self-mill. That's just a rule I have with the deck. Come on. Really? Ouch. Pretty slow start. Let's... Impostors. Oh, really? Playing slow here. It's not going to be good. We already have 5 poison counters. All right, now we go into self-mill. We'll need to get lucky for sure. All right, 3 in hand that we don't see. We're up to 7 here. It's going to be close. And you should see my other deck. Brutal. That's game. I mean, we were just so slow off the start. They got like 5 free poison counters. And every single Vraska's fall. That's crazy. On the draw, let's keep 7. We're in Jankland, by the way. Just having some fun with the game. Imagine that. Imagine that. That's actually the whole goal of this game, is to reach Mythic, slide down into like 85%. And that's where you can actually have fun. Because if you're in the play queue, it seems to be a lot of sweaty decks that should be in the ranked queue. If you're in the ranked queue, it's all sweaty decks trying to rank up. Specifically, you know, through Platinum, through Diamond, and in that top echelon of Mythic rank. But when you slide down that ladder, once you're in Mythic, that's where the real magic is in Arena. As we play against the core cutter. Well, we're not quite at 85% yet. We got a lot of losing to do today as we look for some original decks to play against, right? And in all honesty, I'm mostly looking to enjoy the set, to play with all the different cards, rather than just grind 2 cards from the set of 400 cards, right? And just ignore all the rest. So I like to play the whole set. You can't tell me what to do. And on that note, we win a single match. I'm a legend. A single match? Yeah. I'm gonna double down here with the crab. And just we're gonna stop the Swift Spear immediately, right? Mail ourselves. Fear of the Impostors. I kind of like to hold on top of Xande. So let's maybe do Tamiyo first, then Xande, then Impostors to protect. I don't know if we'll get there. It's an aggro deck, right? And we need a little bit slower. Oh! That's not good. We do mill quite a bit here. So, Tamiyo, if the 2 cards that we mill share a card type, we draw a card, repeat the process, and our deck has all enchantment cards in it. But I think we are dead. Bruh. Vivi is so ridiculously good. Yeah, Vivi in the core cutter deck is just... It's so good. Like, they can just go through the whole deck, right? Tap for 6 mana. And, just continue that process, right? They're not even doing it. So maybe they're just misplaying the deck. Okay, we get the draw there. No. Oh, no, there's a creature. We get the draw. Double land? No. Land's kind of a hard one for us. I don't know. We're just dead is the thing, right? Play our deck out. I mean, it's a 7/7. It's pretty cool. I had Tamiyo in a game yesterday dig until 11 cards left in my library. We comboed through our entire deck. It was insane. I actually need to go and get that match off of Twitch as proof. Because I made the joke right after filming. I was like, man, we got that first try, and I'm going to go film this deck tomorrow, and I won't ever get it again. So let's see if we can get it. Vivi's just comboing us. This is a good game. My gosh. 7 mana. Going first 2 matches in a row? Whoa, bro. Guess double drop on 2, play the Reef in first. Survarling. Land to the grave. Double crab. At this point, my opponent's laughing. They're like, oh yeah, free win, let's go. Now just don't be a reanimator deck. For this I do not like. Oh, they definitely are. And zombifies 4 mana. Self-mill for 4. Sandy. Hopefully we get the... Oh. Whoa. That's not great. Counterspell that's worth something. They can't help themselves. Like, oh, I got it turn 4 again. I'm impressed. Do you think they have another? I don't. You didn't pray hard enough, HGG. Dang it! 2 of them? Yeah. Oh, of course. You had to back up, didn't you? You're sick. You're sick. Maybe we somehow get lucky, mill our entire deck to win. No, it just immediately fizzles. Man, I guess we should have held 2 of them back to back. You would never think that. Take a turn off, then you hold it up. Ah. Oh. Back to back. Wowzers. All right, our opponent goes first. Big surprise. Keep 6, toss a tail. Sometimes the game be like that, you know? Crab on 1 and 2, Lair on them both. It's a black source. Milling ourselves. Things we don't like to see in the grave will be the Overlord. Right? Xande can go to the grave. That's fine as long as we can grab an Overlord to pull him out. Ah, yes, a perfectly common turn 3 drop. Custom art, simulacrum, synthesizer. Just what you do. Let's try to find some draws here. As long as it's not the Overlord. Double land draw. Overlord in hand? No. Double land draw? No. Usually we want to see enchantments be pulled, right? It's going to be our most common card type. Sometimes you get a double land. It's either double land or double enchantment. Those are literally the only options. Or you could do double creature. Most of our enchantments are enchantments except for Xande. It's the only non-enchantment creature we have. Uh-oh. Like those were both creatures because Xande. And boned here. Two imposters, or not imposters, overlords. Dunk on this thing immediately. Your only chance. Do it during their combat phase, though. Then that draw is not being played first main phase that they get. Because when it dies, they get a draw, right? Dang, okay. That's good. Should have taken it. I should have... Dang it, man. The infinity twice. We should have taken it right away. Ah. How do you always just get burned on your decision-making process? Say, oh yeah, by the way, I run infinity. Which not a lot of them do. I'm so hosered. Land, draw. Enchantment, draw. Enchantment, draw. Nice Overlord, thank you. Xande in the grave. Okay. Let's do this! 1, 2. Gives us 3. That's not enough. So it's Crab. Overlord. Xande back. I'm mailing myself because we're going to lose anyways. 6. And then 4 for 10. Infinity can come back. Then we want our counterspell. Oh no, we have to get Xande still. Counterspell you get after Xande. I gotta shut down some of these attackers, right? Nah, just play Stillness. And then Stillness can grab your counterspells. Oh! Who's running counter magic in your artifact deck? You're sick. You're sick, dude. So now we just lose. Well, no, I've got another. I need a land. That better be a land. Take some damage there. They'll just have another counterspell, I imagine. We'll play this first, though. Was a land. We can start milling them. Not that I think it's going to matter. Oh, you just have a hard counter? I guess you win then. Alrighty then. A little jank. Admittedly, I do have another version of this deck that might be more competitive. I'll need your help on that. It just uses instances and sorcery spells. It's going to use the Djinn alongside the Dark Mage, and well, you know what the rest of that deck already looks like. But for the sake of being original and not just slotting a new card into an old deck, boom, Dimir Enchantment Mill. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know I certainly did. A lot of fun to play, and you know, people just don't expect it, right? Xande Dark Mage is bashing me down. That's so cool, right? I'm sure that's what's going through their mind. Any thoughts as to how we can improve the deck? Don't hold back. You know, I had a lot of ideas when building this deck. Silent Hall Creeper is an enchantment creature. Very cheap, has some good value to it. The Feast can help us mill as well and can be removal. But it's not an enchantment, so we don't really utilize it. The Tracker, Eerie to draw, that could be our card advantage, if not the Curiosity. I like Curiosity because it is an enchantment within Tale of Tamiyo, though. Commune with Evil, this is more of a mill, right? Putting things into the grave. Invasion is a battle, but would be really good. Man, this should go in the deck, right? Breach, a little expensive. The mill is there. Seed of Eden, the mill, the land, again, a little expensive. Brooding Dragonstorm. I would run this if we had a dragon that was relevant. I would 100% run this if we had like an enchantment dragon or something. Surveil 2, gain 2 life. They lose 2 life. That's fantastic. Maybe we go Sultai. You know, that's been a big consideration while playing this deck as well. Let's add green. We're putting a lot of lands into the graveyard. We could grab all those lands back. We could grab maybe some more mill that green has to offer, as well as life gain. Thoughts and opinions on that. And then the Overlord, you know, an enchantment creature that draws, that's fine. Restarting the game, which we probably don't want to do, but it was, you know, it's a thought. Cruelty, an enchantment that can remove something from their hand. It can bring Xande back, which is cool too. And you can tutor for a card, which would be Xande from your library. So Cruelty of Gix was definitely on the radar for a while, and then Summon Leviathan is just such a powerful card as well. So, you know, those were the other cards that I considered while building this deck. They didn't quite make the cut. Trying to just hone in and be as competitive as we can, considering how jank the build is. When's the last time you've seen a self-milled deck win a game, right? So Xande Dark Mage really makes that. Well, I guess the other, the Haughty Djinn kind of does that. So maybe it hasn't been that long, actually. However, with that being said, if you want to see the Haughty Djinn variant that I have, leave a comment below. I'm happy to film it for you guys if there's demand. Of course, thank you for watching this video. We have a ton of other new Final Fantasy content for you for standard best of one. Just having an absolute blast with the set. I hope you have been as well. If there's anything I can do, reach out in the Discord and have an absolute magical day. I'll see you soon in the next.